Good evening, student. After learning about assimilation and hepatoportal circulation, now we do have to learn about the balanced diet and the calorific values of the food. Whatever food we are eating is consist of macromolecules and micromolecules. These micromolecules are carbohydrate, proteins and fats, which are also called as proximate principles because they will provide energy to ourselves. So, in this video, we will try to learn about the calorific values which are provided by each and every foodstuff or nutrient what we are taking as food. So, let's start with our video lecture. As we have discussed that food consists of macromolecule and micromolecule. Macromolecules are carbohydrate, proteins and fats. These are the proximate principle because they will provide us with energy, which is obtained by oxidation of these nutrients. So, in normal diet and in case of balanced diet, these macromolecules should be in proportion of 4:1:1. So, whenever we are eating, we should manage our diet in a balanced way. So, in balanced diet, the carbohydrate, protein and fat should be present in the ratio of 4:1:1. Any alteration in this balanced diet will negatively hamper our health state because if we are not taking balanced diet, then we can land into overnutrition or undernutrition. Micronutrients are also essential. In micronutrients, we are having minerals, vitamin and water. They are called as protective principles of body, and the deficiency of mineral and vitamin in the diet is called as hidden hunger. So normally our diet should be balanced and it should have all the vitamins and minerals necessary for maintaining the proper functioning of the body. Now coming to the caloric part of the food, normally whatever energy our organism will require is measured in terms of heat because heat is the ultimate source of energy. So all the energy which we require we measure in terms of heat because heat is the ultimate form of all energies. So whatever energy the food will provide, we will measure this in the form of heat, and for measuring we will use the unit calorie or joules. So calorie or joules is the unit which we use for measuring the heat. Now 1 calorie is equal to, it is the amount of heat required to raise or increase the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. So 1 calorie is amount of heat which is required to increase the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. आपण असं म्हटलं की आपल्या शरीरात लागणारी जितकी पण एनर्जी आहे ती आपण हीटच्या फॉर्ममध्ये मोजतो कारण हीटच एक अल्टिमेट सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी आहे. मग हे हीट मोजण्यासाठी आपण जे युनिट यूज करतो ते आहे एक तर कॅलरी किंवा जूल. मग 1 कॅलरी म्हणजे किती सर? तर 1 कॅलरी म्हणजे ती अमाऊंट ऑफ हीट आहे जी आपल्याला लागते रिक्वायर्ड कशासाठी? तर 1 ग्राम ऑफ वॉटरचं टेम्परेचर 1 डिग्री सेल्सिअसनी वाढवण्यासाठी. पण 1 ग्राम वॉटर हे खूप कमी असेल आणि त्याचं टेम्परेचर 1 डिग्रीनी वाढवण्यासाठी जी हीट लागेल ती पण खूप कमी असेल. दॅट्स वाय all the nutritionists and doctors will use the unit kilocalories or kilojoules. 1 kilocalorie or 1 kilojoule is equal to 1 kilocalorie or 1 kilojoule is equal to 1000 calories. Clear? So what can be the definition of 1 kilocalorie? 1 kilocalorie is the amount of heat required to increase temperature of 1 kg of water by 1 degree Celsius. म्हणजे 1 किलो कॅलरी ही एवढी हीट आहे ज्याने 1 kg वॉटरचं टेम्परेचर 1 डिग्री सेल्सिअसमध्ये वाढेल. ही व्हॅल्यू थोडीशी मोठी येते. पण ह्या व्हॅल्यूज काढायच्या 2 पद्धती आहेत. To determine this value, we are having 2 methods. First is called as gross calorific value and second is called as physiological calorific value. A gross calorific value is a value of heat generated by 1 gram of food in bomb calorimeter. It is a closed metal chamber filled with oxygen. आणि दुसरी जी आहे ती आहे physiological calorific value. म्हणजे आपल्या शरीरात किती एनर्जी निघते. So what we have said कि there are 2 ways to calculate this heat. First is gross calorific value and secondly we get a physiological calorific value. Physiological calorific value is the amount of heat generated by any given food atom in our body itself. While gross calorific value is calculated in bomb calorimeter, it is a closed metal chamber which is filled with oxygen. Here there will be no loss of heat energy, so gross calorific values are always greater than physiological calorific value. आपण असं म्हटलं की ग्रॉस कॅलोरिफिक व्हॅल्यूज ज्या असतील ह्या बॉम्ब कॅलोरीमीटर अ क्लोज मेटल चेंबर फील्ड विथ ऑक्सिजन याच्यामध्ये आपण मोजतो. म्हणजे आपण काय करतो की एका क्लोज मेटल चेंबरमध्ये लेट्स से फॉर एक्झाम्पल की दिस इज अ क्लोज मेटल चेंबर ज्याच्यामध्ये ऑक्सिजन भरलेला आहे. या ऑक्सिजनच्या प्रेझेन्समध्ये ज्याच्यामध्ये ऑक्सिजन भरलेला आहे त्याच्यामध्ये 1 किलोग्राम ऑफ फूड जाळतो आणि मग त्याच्यातनं किती हीट बाहेर पडली हे मोजतो. इथे हीट एनर्जीचा लॉस होत नाही म्हणून आपल्याला एक्झॅक्ट व्हॅल्यूज भेटतात. पण ह्या व्हॅल्यूज नेहमी फिजिओलॉजिकल कॅलोरिफिक व्हॅल्यूजपेक्षा जास्त येतील कारण आपल्या शरीरात किती हीट प्रोड्यूस होते हे मोजत असताना आपला हीट लॉस होतो. सो we are having 2 different types of value. One is gross calorific value and second is physiological calorific value, and we are having these values for all the 3 substances, that is carbohydrate, proteins and fat. The gross calorific values for carbohydrate is 4.1, for protein it is 5.65 and for fat it is 9.45. But at physiological level, from carbohydrate we will consider 4 kilocalories from 1 gram. Then for protein we will consider 4 kilocalories per gram, and for fat we will consider as 9 kilocalories per gram. Okay, so each gram of carbohydrate under the ideal condition inside the bomb calorimeter will provide you 4.1 kilocalories per gram, and protein will provide you 5.65 kilocalories per gram, and fat will provide you 9.45 kilocalories per gram. But under physiological condition, that means inside our body, we consider that carbohydrate will provide us 4 kilocalories per gram, protein will provide us 4 kilocalories per gram, and fat will provide us 9 kilocalories per gram. Nutritionists always use the value in kilocalories, but they will write calories in capital. So if we are writing calories with capital C, then that value is equal to kilocalories or kilojoule. Do understand this point? Okay. So on this particular topic, the NCERT will ask you the questions on values for gross calorific values and physiological calorific values for carbohydrate, proteins and fats. But in some examination, they can also give you the example to calculate the values or the calories generated by any given food substance. Let's say for example, if they are mentioning ki we are eating a samosa, 100 grams, and in this 100 gram we are having 80 grams of carbohydrate, 10 grams of proteins and 10 grams of fat, then calculate the calorific value of this 100 grams of samosa. Then it is very simple. As this samosa is containing 80 grams of carbohydrate and 1 gram of carbohydrate, it will provide you 4 kilocalories. So 80 into 4 will get 120 kilocalories. Then 10 grams of protein and 1 gram of protein will provide you 4 kilocalories. So 10 into 4 is equal to 40. And 10 grams of fat, 1 gram of fat will provide you 9 kilocalories. So 10 grams will provide you 90 kilocalories. So 0, 5, 1. So in total we are having 250 kilocalories from eating 100 grams of samosa. This kind of example can be asked on this particular topic. So this is all about the calorific values and a balanced diet. Just to summarize, in balanced diet, the carbohydrate, proteins and fat should be in proportion of 4:1:1. These are the proximate principle which actually provides us energy. Plus minerals and vitamins are also necessary because their deficiency is called as hidden hunger and they can also lead to various diseases. So ideally we should have a balanced diet. In balanced diet, carbohydrate, protein and fat will provide us energy. But that energy is measured in terms of heat because heat is the ultimate form of energy. So to measure heat, we use the unit calories or joule. 1 calorie is the amount of heat required to increase the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. But this amount is very small. So we use the unit kilocalorie. 1 kilocalorie is the amount of heat required to increase the temperature of 1 kg of water by 1 degree Celsius. Now, nutritionists always use this kilocalorie as calories where C is capital. 1 kilocalories is equal to 1000 calories. There are two ways to calculate these values. We can calculate gross calorific value or physiological calorific value. Gross calorific values for every substance is more because they are actually calculated in an idealized condition in warm calorimeter in presence of oxygen. But under physiological condition, under inside our body, the values are less. So gross calorific value for carbohydrate per gram is 4.1, but physiological we consider it as 4. For protein we are getting 5.65 kilocalories of energy per gram, but physiologically we consider it as 4. And from fat we get 9.45 kilocalories per gram, but physiologically we can take it as 9. So these are all the values which NCERT can ask you. So this is all about the calorific value. Now in the next lecture we will see about the various diseases of gastrointestinal tract. Thank you.